Hi, my name is Steven Jakowski, and I'm a technical sales consultant with BMC. Today, I'd like to talk to you about custom triggers and pattern alerts. Through the use of custom triggers and pattern alerts, we can be notified when two seemingly unrelated messages occur. First, we'll log into our BMC AMI Command Center for security. We'll navigate to Correlation and Triggers. For this to work, we need to set up 2 or 3 custom triggers. In this case, we're going to be looking for when a certain person FTPs and also when a certain person accesses a certain data set. So you would click Add New. Here, we need to set up a unique trigger name, decide if we want to pin it to the top of the list. In this case, we do want the trigger to be retriggerable. For the set trigger expression, I'm looking for the phrase FTP server complete and also an ID that is located in the DBA IDs list. For the trigger expiration time, I'm setting it to 45 seconds, which is fairly low. When it expires, I do not want to set a severity. Now we will save that. So let's test the FTP trigger alert to see if it happens. Notice it is currently in the green state. Notice it is now red. Let's set up our test DS access. Again, click Add New. Give it a unique trigger name. Decide if you want to pin the trigger to the top of the list. Make it retriggerable. For the set trigger expression, I'm looking for somebody that accesses a specific PDS and their ID is also in the DBA IDs listing. I'm again making it for 45 seconds, which is probably lower than most. And I do not want to set a expiration severity. Let's test that. I accessed the data set, and then it went from green to red. So we know both of our triggers are working. Next, we'll navigate to Alerts and to Patterns. Here, we will want to click Add New. You can decide if you want to pin it to the top. We need to select 2 or 3 triggers for this to work. In this case, I'm going to select my FTP trigger that we just set up and tell it if it's a state of set. For the second trigger, I'm going to select my test DS access and also say again if it's a state of set. You could add a third, but we're only doing 2. Here, we can give it whatever we want to say on the ticket. Down here, we can select certain things like the address, the messages, the severity, the username, and click Insert, and it will put it into our ticket. I did this previously, so the related username will show up in all tickets. We select what alert facility we want and what severity, and who to assign the ticket to. When we're done with that, we'll click Save. Notice the trigger patterns are green for both. That means that they have not happened. So now let's test this out. Going to FTP a file again. The FTP will go to red. There it is. And now next, let's access the data set again. This will also go red here. And the state goes to red, meaning both triggers happened and the pattern alert worked. So now I can click my Assign To see the message come up. And here's our ticket. It gives me the related username, the ticket was created, and a PII dataset and FTP were both completed by a user. Please investigate further. If I'd like to break it down and see what those 2 messages were, I can click Related Messages, and it gives me all of my information on what happened. Through use of this, we can easily figure out when 2 unrelated messages happen and alert on it. Thank you for watching the video. Please like it and please subscribe to the channel to be notified every time there is a new and updated video. Thank you. Have a great day.